This chubby little boy deliberately snatched the girl's hat. The girl warned him to give it back right away, but not only did the boy refuse, he also forcefully shoved the girl to the ground and hurled insults at her. Furious, the girl swung her fist at the boy and swiftly kicked him, sending him tumbling to the ground. The boy lay there with blood dripping from his nose as the girl picked up her hat and walked away. When the boy's parents found out about the incident, they angrily drove to the school, vowing to get to the bottom of it. Upon arriving and seeing their son in such a state, they lashed out at the girl's father, threatening to fight him outside the school. Jason left the school and first comforted his daughter, telling her not to be afraid. He then asked her about the details of what had happened. But as soon as they stepped out of the school, the boy's parents confronted Jason, yelling at him in a rage. The police standing nearby couldn't stop them. Jason told his daughter to take shelter in the car. Suddenly, the boy's father threw a punch at Jason, who quickly retaliated and subdued him on the ground. Not wanting to escalate the situation further, Jason was about to leave with his daughter. However, the woman, whose son had been beaten and husband injured by Jason's counterattack, was not about to let the matter rest. That very evening, she sought out her brother, who was no ordinary man. If anyone dared to disobey him, he would break their legs and subject them to relentless torture, even telling them his name afterward because he had no fear of retaliation. Upon hearing everything his sister told him, the gangster brother immediately summoned a few muscular men, ready to teach Jason a lesson at the first opportunity. Meanwhile, the unsuspecting Jason was teaching his daughter how to ride a horse. The next day, after dropping his daughter off at school, the teacher informed Jason that the boy's father had been hospitalized a few days earlier. Feeling that he might have been too harsh, Jason decided to go apologize to the boy's father. Seeing Jason's seemingly sincere remorse, the father decided to forgive him, unaware that his wife had already arranged for someone to go after Jason. After leaving, Jason stopped at a gas station to refuel his car. Just as he was about to start pumping gas, a red pickup truck pulled in, and several burly gang members stepped out. The thugs not only taunted Jason, but also threatened to kidnap his daughter. This crossed a line for Jason. He swung the gas nozzle at the thugs and engaged them in a fight. Within seconds, all the thugs were defeated. Lying on the ground, Jason crouched down and warned them not to come after his daughter, or they would meet a grim end. With that, Jason drove away from the gas station. Shortly after, the woman's brother received a phone call informing him that all his men had been beaten, which infuriated him. He decided to take matters into his own hands and teach Jason a lesson. The next day, while Jason was out, the woman's brother secretly snuck into his house and started rummaging through his belongings. He discovered a file about Jason hidden in a box of books. Opening it, he was shocked by what he saw. Just then, Jason returned home with his daughter after a horse ride. The woman's brother had to leave in a hurry, not only puncturing Jason's car tires, but also snatching his daughter's cat on the way out. Little did he know that his actions that day would come at a terrible cost. Due to copyright reasons, this is as far as we can go with the movie, which is called Homefront.